up your YouTube, search for
Forest Federation.
watch on your big screen.
Or another device if you're at home.
Get yourself comfy, this could take a while. What a happy scene. Something new every day for your long-term memory. This is so exciting, it is nearly time for a
Forest
assembly. Hello everybody and welcome to another Forest Federation celebration. Stukeley Meadows and Newton Primary Schools together. We've got lots to talk about today and I'm very excited about it. I'm in Mr. Smith's house. He's not here. His family know that I'm here, don't worry. I've just spotted something in this room. Molka. Yeah, I've spotted a Molka. Yes, I have. Thanks, Mr. Smith. Okay, everyone, welcome. We are going to start off with a different type of celebration, actually, because it's book week. So we've got a different celebration to start off. After that, we've then got certificates from Mrs. Stevens, Mrs. Page and Miss Barry for children in both schools. Then we're going to do some shout outs in school, out of school. We've got Prediction League update. And then we're going to finish with an EDK video and don't forget Cheer Boo Song or Silence. I told you it was coming back. I told you it was making a comeback. We've got Mrs. Stevens, who does Cheer Boo Song or Silence for Newton. And we've got Mr. Partridge, Mr. Parters, who does Cheer Boo Song or Silence for Stukeley. You can watch them at the end of the vid. They're 1 minute long. 1 minute long. Give them a watch. Okay, 6 short words that drive our lives. Every day at Stukeley and Newton, what children and staff to feel, be and become. Our school motto is, our school curriculum is, yes, that's right. Okay, so first of all, we're going to celebrate books. I'm now going to show you some short videos, really short videos of teachers of staff at both schools telling you about their favourite either grown-up books or favourite children's books. They're short videos. Here we go.
Hi everyone. One of my favourite books is Maudie Moo, Where Are You? I really like this book because it's got a lovely message behind it and it's really well written.
So one of my favourite books, it's quite a new one and it's called Oi Frog, and this is about a bit of a trickster, this frog here, who's trying to stop a very bossy cat from telling him what to do. And the reason why I like this is because I like sharing it with classes and it really makes them laugh, but also this copy is rather special because inside it's been signed by Kes Gray, who came into Stukeley a few years ago to visit us. So, Oi Frog.
So, this is probably my favourite childhood memory of reading. I loved this book, this collection, an Enid Blyton collection. It's got 3 stories in it. The Enchanted Wood, where you get to go and immerse yourself in this amazing wood. You meet the magic faraway tree. And then you meet the folk of the faraway tree. I highly recommend it. It is on AR and each book is in level 3, I think 4.1, 4.3, 4.4, something like that. But if you want a book that you want to get in bed, wrap the covers around you and just keep reading from chapter to chapter, I highly recommend it. When we're in our COVID bubbles, the hedgehogs, I shared some of this with you guys, and I'm going to come dressed up on Thursday as one of these characters from the faraway tree, and I'm even going to share some of it in our book swap. So yeah, look forward to reading to the class who I'm going to be coming and reading this to.
Hello everyone, my favourite book is Matilda by Roald Dahl. I loved this book when I was a little girl because it was about a little girl who loved books, and so I felt that it was almost about me. And now that I'm grown up and I'm a teacher, it's still about me, although I hope that I'm nothing like Miss Trunchbull.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Boswell here. This evening I was finishing off some baking with Milo, who's just left the room. and I knew that I still had this job to do to share my favourite book for World Book Day. And whilst I was baking, I realised that the one book I could not live without is my Edmonds cookbook. Now, Edmonds cookbooks were put out by the flour company Edmonds over 100 years ago. And my mum had a copy and my nana had a copy. And it's just one of those books that has been republished many times and updated as people's taste sort of changes and new recipes get added. Now, this is my one, and it's firstly very old, but secondly, you can see where my favourite pages are. The recipes, we have pancakes most weekends, and the different things, it's just got a bit crease there. The different things that we've enjoyed as a family over the years. This one here is a more modern copy, and that was given to my daughter Kate. And you can see that it's such a proud kind of thing to get your very own Edmonds cookbook. So whilst it's not a traditional reading book, I just simply couldn't live without it.
One of my favourite books is The Shaman Boy. It is fantastic.
My favourite book at the moment, and it changes all the time depending on what I'm reading, is Tiger by S.F. Said, and it is set in 21st century, but it's a dystopia, so the world is very different, and it's about a young boy called Adam and a friend of his, Sadie, and they meet a mythical creature, a tiger, when all other tigers are extinct. And the tiger is in danger and they're on a quest to save it. It's beautifully written. It's a fantastic story, and it's also really beautifully illustrated. So we've got everything going for it. I highly recommend this book.
Well, it was really hard to pick my favourite book because I love all kinds of books and I love to read, but I have chosen this book. I know it's a bit kind of particular because it is a Christmas book and you can only read it at a particular time of the year, but it's my favourite book because it's really old. This book is over 20 years old and it belonged to my family and my children loved it. And it's got a really special thing that happens right at the end of the book and it still works. And can you see? A red flashy light that still works even after 20 years. And if you're ever in my class, you would have read that book, or you might get to read it at some time if you've not seen it already.
Brilliant. Thank you to the staff who did that. I'm now going to hand over to Stevens, Paige and Barry, who are going to celebrate you all this week.
Hi there everyone, and I have got this week's certificates. We've had a bit of a break, haven't we? But we are back again. So here we go with our Being Kind certificates. First off, in Anning class, James Ashwell, you have been spotted being kind for always using your manners in school. We're talking a lot about that at the minute, so well done to you, James. And in Goodall class, Finn Osborne, you have been spotted, by me actually, for offering to help to be a super computing technician. So helpful, thank you for that. And also spotted being kind, Claudia, all the time, for being really good at getting the ice packs, and you are always kind to the younger ones that I see as well, so well done to Claudia. Working hard this week in Anning class, it's you, Teddy Mills. Working more independently in your phonics and beginning to write words. Well done, Teddy, great job. And in Goodall class, it's you, Daisy Crawley, for focusing well on all of your learning. Some really great writing and maths work going on too. Well done to you. And in Einstein class, we've got Alan for making super progress with his star reader test. Well done to you, Alan. Really good achievement. And finally, to our What an Achievement awards, we have got Elia in Anning class, working hard on her reading at home and in school. Brilliant news. And it's you, Mia Rees, in Goodall class. You have got the What an Achievement award for beginning to attempt more learning tasks independently. Well done to you. And finally, to Austin in Einstein class, you have got the What an Achievement award for writing a brilliant newspaper report. So, big successes all round. Well done, Newton team. Keep going. See you next time.
Hi everyone, I've got the certificates for Foundation, Year 1 and Year 2. So, to the children in Mrs Gavagan's class, well done Azad for being helpful and looking after his friends. Well done to Sophia for excellent blending skills. Well done. And she's tried really hard. Well done, Sophia. You got nailed it. And working hard. Well done, Savvy, for his excellent counting skills. Well done. So you got working hard. So on to Mrs. Williams' class. Well done, Casselia, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, for being kind and helpful member of Rowan class. You got being kind. Joshua got nailed it for fantastic sentence writing. Oh, I'd like to see those, Joshua. Well done, you got nailed it. Elroy got working hard for consistently working hard with his phonics. Well done, Elroy. And we're now on to year one. Year one, Mrs. Green and Mrs. Corley have chosen Charlie for being kind, for having positive relationships at playtime. Keep it up. Well done to Lena for settling in so well to Cherry class. Hope you'll be very happy here. So well done to you. You got nailed it. And working hard to Gabriel. You worked hard planning and writing a story about your holiday. Well done to you. You got working hard. And Miss Howie has chosen Edvin for nailed it. Showing pride in himself in English and great understanding of questions and commands. Well done, nailed it to you. Well done to Victor, who got working hard, applying his phonics knowledge in his learning. Well done to you. And another boy from Miss Howie, being kind. Well done to Harry for taking the time to check on a friend who was alone at playtime. How lovely. So you got being kind. And now we're on to year two. So Miss Smart has chosen Sander for showing exemplary behaviour, beautiful, and making superb choices. Well done to you, you got being kind. Well done to Nefemi. Nefemi got working hard for consistently working hard on her reading and quizzing. Well done to you. And nailed it goes to Roman for working hard and coming up with some amazing alliterations. Ooh, well done to you, Roman, so you got nailed it. And last but not least, we've got Mrs. Hunt has chosen the following children. She has chosen Liliana for being kind, being helpful and kind to your friends and helping them to tie up their shoelaces. How lovely. Actually, Mrs. Hunt helped me to tie up my shoelaces a moment ago because my hands were covered in clay. So well done, Liliana. Working hard goes to Leo for always working hard in everything that you do and having a lovely learning behaviour. So well done to you, working hard. And nailed it goes to Jake for nailing a reading and learning log routine. Keeping up that brilliant habit is a great role model for this in the class. It really does make a difference. So well done to you. Well done to all the certificate winners.
And now for the Key Stage 2 certificates. This week in Miss Lawrence's class, for working hard goes to Evan for excellent focus during learning and persevering with his fraction work. Being kind goes to Saria, always having a bright smile on her face and being ready to learn. And the Nailed It certificate this week goes to Hugo for having fantastic writing ideas and sharing them with the class. In Mr. Watley's class, for working hard goes to Lila for working incredibly hard and nailing fractions. For being kind goes to Lassia for being a helpful member of the class. And the Nailed It certificate this week goes to Lila Sue for huge improvements with her handwriting. In year 4 this week, for being kind in Mrs. Franklin's class, we have Lenny showing great maturity and understanding towards his peers. Ooh, we have working hard goes to Isabel. Working tirelessly to understand the tricky year 4 fraction learning. And Nailed It goes to Ria for fantastic independent piece of writing based on The Princess and the Pea. In Mr. Smith's class, we have working hard goes to Eric for putting so much creative effort into his writing, always striving for his best. Nailed It goes to Alicia. She has really mastered the art of using imaginative expression in her writing. And being kind goes to Lily, Lily S, for being so patient when she helps classmates who are stuck. in Year 5 this week. We have, in Mrs. Boswell's class, Nailed It goes to Sophia for giving an excellent explanation about tenths while Mr. S was in the room. Working Hard goes to Liliana for writing through sentences to guided reading questions. Being Kind goes to Emma for always being polite, helpful and thoughtful to everyone. In Mrs. Daly's class, Nailed It goes to Sarah, a great non-chronological report on the Emperor penguins. Working Hard goes to Jarvis, big improvement in effort and focus in maths recently. And Being Kind goes to Alicia, always a friendly smile and a kind word for her classmates. And finally, Year 6 this week, in Mrs. Campbell's class, Nailed It goes to William, super volunteering, excellent sentences and strong performance in our recent sharing assembly. Really great stuff, well done William. Being Kind goes to Kieran for helping out a peer when marking our learning. And Working Hard goes to Edward for working, so such hard working people in every curriculum area, fantastic. And then finally, in Mrs. Pete's class, Nailed It goes to Vinny, is great at giving excellent and thoughtful answers to questions in geography. We have Being Kind goes to Bailey, he was spotted being a really kind friend. And Working Hard goes to Neha, just working particularly hard with focus every day, really keep it up. And then finally, we have some millionaire certificates. So we have got 2 millionaire certificates this week. Damla, you have achieved it, and Milo has. So fantastic work to everybody in Key Stage 2.
Well done to everybody who got certificates there. Being Kind, Working Hard, Nailing It, or Achieving It, whatever phrase we use. Right, let's do some shout outs from home. Shout out to Stephen in Year 3 at Stukely. He's just got his international badge at Cubs, and he recently got awarded something from Bear Grylls as well, who I know is part of the Cub Scout team. So well done, Stephen. Your family are incredibly proud of you. Evelyn, Year 1, you've just got your 75-metre swimming certificate. In fact, I think you got it a few weeks ago, but you've just been awarded it. Absolutely brilliant. Olivia in Year 5, she is getting pumped for World Book Day at Stukely. Here she is in her Tom Gates outfit, mask and t-shirt. Love it, Olivia. And finally, Phoebe in Year 4 at Stukely. You were player of the match at the weekend. Your goalkeeping was superb. Well done, mum, dad, family. Very proud of you. A couple of shout outs from school. Remember, anyone can do a shout out in school. The box is outside Mrs. Stevens' office at Newton and outside Miss Barry, Mrs. Page's office in the AR library at Stukely. Charlotte in Year 5, she's thanked lots of the Year 5 adults for being so kind and supportive towards her, and also Finn W in her class for supporting her when she needs it with questions. Is that maths, English? I don't know, but she finds you to be a really great friend, Finn, so thank you. I love Charlotte's handwriting. She's got the most beautiful style. Also, shout out to Kaya, I think that's Kaya Rose in Year 3, for holding the door open and being so polite to Leah in Year 5. Thank you for that. Absolutely love it. Just got a phone call, so I'm going to pause and take it. Excuse me. I'm back. I love a phone call. One of my favourite things. Anyway, Forest Prediction League. Do you know what? I think we still have about 70 people doing this, 70 children and families, which is brilliant. Huge thanks to Mrs. Wing for doing all of this. Emily D from Stukely, you are 16 points at the top scorer this weekend. Well done, Emily. Edward H has gone up to second at Stukely. 15 points this week, well done. Taylor from Newton, he is now 36 points clear. Is anyone going to catch Taylor? He's doing an incredible job. Well done, Taylor. Table's here. You can see the top bit. The rest of it's on Twitter. Check it out. It's great. Right, that's it for shout outs. You know what you've got coming up, people? Yes, you do. You've got an EDK. You've also got 2 Cheer Boost Song or Silences, Mr. Parters and Mrs. Stevens. What are they going to get? You can find out. See you soon.